Assalamu alaikum scholars. Scholars, today's lecture is about to make you understand about the structural equation model. Structural equation model is very important for the scholars and for quantitative research because it deals with multiple regression analysis simultaneously. If you have a very complex model in which a mediation analysis, moderation analysis and moderated mediation analysis are existed, then the structural equation model is helpful for you to perform all these analyses simultaneously in a single click. So in structural equation model, the latent variable is also shown, which in SPSS software or in other types of software is not able to show the latent variable while performing by using the multiple hierarchy and other types of regression analysis. So the third one is the improving more understandable statistical estimates with the help of modification indices. So if there are something wrong in the data or in the model fitness, you need to play with the data and you are able to play with the model fitness indices. So you can improve the results and you can show the earlier results and the improved results by comparing with each other that what you did in the model fitness and how you improve your data in the model fitness. So the structural equation model has two parts. Number first is a measurement model in which you can perform the CFA. CFA are of two types, the first order CFA and the second order CFA, and then you need to measure the structure of the model. So to report the CFA, you need to conduct three ways of goodness of fit indices. Number first is the absolute fit indices. Absolute fit measures by showing the value of Ramiza and GFI, and incremental fit measures by showing the value of CFI, TLI, NFI and RFI, and parsimonious fit measures by showing the value of PNFI, AIC or chi-square divided by degree of freedom. Showing the value of only Ramiza and GFI, CFI and TLI and chi-square degree of freedom are enough to show the value that CFI, to perform the CFI and to say that your model is fit. And after doing the CFI, you need to show the values of validity and reliability. When these values of reliability and validity are confirmed under the threshold values, then you need to perform the structural model. So look at here, this is a model fitness, this is a CFA in which I have correlate the variables with each other, and in the next video I will replace these variables to a structural model to show that what is the structure of my model. This is a structural model. These are the results of the structural model, that what are my hypotheses are accepted and what of my hypotheses are not accepted. So you are requested to please see our next lecture in which we will show you how to measure the model structurally. Thank you. Allah Hafiz.